Hello everybody, 99 it does. How's everybody this Sunday morning? Weekend's going good. Happy to announce that this is the last video I will be doing from this Airbnb. We are moving back into our house tomorrow morning. Happy to hear that, so there'll be more rents on the property. Just saying. Pretty excited about that. But we have a lot of work to do when we get there, so gotta clean up a bunch of stuff from everybody trotting in and out and stuff. Doesn't smell like smoke, that's a good thing. But the chemical has left a little stuff in the air. I don't know, everything's gotta get washed down. But anyway, I don't care about that. We're gonna do that. But today, we're gonna talk about the watch. The Victory Watch. The $100,000 watch. You ever notice that when Trump is selling anything, that he should have like a little table in Times Square somewhere, playing a 3-card Monte or something, and loser gets a Trump watch? Or the dirty old man in Times Square there with the trench coat on saying, "Hey mister, wanna buy a watch? Imported. Hey lady, wanna buy a watch?" That's what he reminds me of. But yeah, it's really sleazy to say the least. He's hawking 3 watches at the moment. One's $499, one's $799, and then there's the granddaddy of them all for $100,000, which his base is never going to be able to afford. So I have no idea. They're going to end up in a warehouse somewhere. Just saying. Some of the sneakers, you know, the $300 sneakers, $299 sneakers, they're costing about $8 to make them. You know that, right? I already seen that on Temu and stuff. They already had them on there. And even Temu was selling them for $10. The $30, what was the $100 silver coin that he's selling? It's about $30 worth of silver in it. That's it. He's selling it for $100, putting his name on it. I think that would diminish the cost. If you ask me, his watches sell for a low of $499 to a high of $100,000. Now, all 3 of these come in silver, gold, and a couple models in rose gold, but they're limited. So here's the problem. He's boasting tourbillon watches, right? You know what tourbillon means? Tourbillon is just an addition to the mechanics in the Swiss movement of a watch to increase the accuracy. That's what tourbillon movement is. That's it. You can get a tourbillon watch for 20 bucks. You can. Go on Amazon. Go on AliExpress, because that's where you can get all that stuff. Now there's an article by the BULWARK that they came out with by Jonathan Last, and he lays it all bare on the Mango Moose Knuckles' last desperate cash grab, as I call it. Like everything else he hawks, get it now for your loved ones for Christmas. They're going fast. No, they're not. On his TrumpWatches.com, shipping starts in October or November, maybe December. And these are only estimates of when they'll go out, because they're not liable for any delays in shipping, because they don't make them. Each watch is made to order. Oddly enough, just like AliExpress. Now, this is what the BULWARK found out. It's like well, the way I look at it, it's like a Build-A-Bear workshop, but only for watches. So you pick a strap that you like, and you add that. And then you pick the casement that's going to hold the movement and stuff. You pick that. And then there's a bezel. And the red case is like about 30 bucks. So you can have whatever you want etched on the back for, let's go big, 10 bucks. The movement with the tourbillon movement is like another $10. And $1 for, you can pick whatever hands that you want on there. So they come a vast assortment for $1, and you just snap it all together, and voila, custom watch. Name only, right? Because it's not made to measure or anything like that. But the products are all sold through an LLC, And lo and behold, if you run through enough hoops and crawl through enough loopholes, surprise, it goes to a holding company type thing in Delaware, owned by the Trump lumps. That's right. So he only sells his very tarnished name to the very highest bidder, apparently. And this time, it's a watch guy. Last time it was sneaker guy. Now, the way I see it, if you want a nice everyday watch with a brand name, why don't you just pick a Seiko? You can get them for a couple $100. I got one. Jeweler offered me $500 for it. It's old and it's really pretty. Good time, right? Seiko. If you want a real gold diamond encrusted timepiece, real, made to measure, waterproof, you can't get Trump's watch wet. It has a traceable serial number, traced back to the company, date, time, and everything that you bought it. It's engraved, comes in a timepiece box with authenticity and admired around the world. You can get the fully iced out men's 41 millimeter 18 karat gold with 20.5 carats of diamonds, natural diamonds, with an appraisal certificate on sale from $46,425 to $34,350 right now. And it looks a damn sight better than that piece of shit he's selling. Now, I went on to a watch aficionados, like blog post type thing, and the watch is a laughingstock among watch aficionados. High-end tourbillon designed, crafted in 18 karat gold, embellished with diamonds on the bezel, limited to 147 pieces, listed for $100,000. All pieces prominently display Trump's big face on the face, and a sapphire case back has his signature. Except the status watch, you know, the guys that buy all the big fancy watches there, that community was very unimpressed. This is cobbled together, patently unoriginal, and vastly overpriced. Surprised? Ariel Adams is the founder and editor of a blog to watch. Little play on words there. A popular site for timepiece aficionados. Anyone can go to a white labeler, that's what they call these companies, and say, I want a watch with this case, this bracelet, these details, and the white labeler will Frankenstein it together for you. She says they'll put your name on it and you can sell it for whatever you like. It's obvious the markup came from Trump's team. He wouldn't know class if it smacked him in the ass. The watch collector chat group's initial reaction was it had to be fake. The second reaction was laughter. And then the general consensus was, when you look at all of his watches, they scream Chinese made, and none of them is worth the asking price. It said Swiss made, but that just means as little as one component in that watch has to be made in Switzerland to say Swiss made. The blue screws on the tourbillon case of Trump's watch is a dead giveaway because it is Chinese made, and you can pick up a Chinese tourbillon watch for $100. The blue screws are phony. The lack of quality is stunning, though. The gem setting is really rough, and this indices, the indices on the dial look like they're set within the markers, not the onset, which also looks very amateurish. On the video, you can see dust on the screws. It's really terrible. So the final analysis from these fancy watch guys, Trump can play up this $100,000 watch, but in the end, collectors have already figured out that it's a half Swiss, half Chinese tourbillon that you can buy off the rack. The only value you might get is if you melt it down for the small amount of gold, and the VS1 diamonds. Usually VS1 is visually flawed. And you might get $10 to $30 per diamond on the Victory watch. So a few $100s, maybe $1,000 tops. So that's what the watch is made for, and that's what these suckers are going to pay for. All that glitters is not gold, people. It's just not. Anyway, I'm going to get ready to go over to my house, get some more stuff done. Naughty Nana loves you. Be good, be safe. Please take care of you first so you can take care of somebody else. Next video is tomorrow from my house. Yay! Mwah. I love you all for sticking with me through all this stuff, thick and thin. Oh my God, I love you. I need to get my subscribers back up because I lost a ton because I haven't been posting videos as often as I should. So anyway, let's get our subscribers up. So if you're new, subscribe. Love me, like me, share me. You take care of you. I love you so much.